Hello, hello. My name's Zaza. This is Wildtrak Diaries. Just wanted to kind of give you a rundown as to what I have done to this 2022 Bronco Wildtrak. The front, I think it's a good place to start. We do have a winch up here. I believe this is the modular bumper from Ford. I did buy this used. I guess I can preface all of this with that. These lights are aftermarket. The winch is obviously aftermarket. The tow hooks here are aftermarket as well. As you can see, it is sitting on 37-inch tires. These are the original wheels. I believe the previous owner, I think this had a silver lining. They had these blacked out. 37-inch Toyo open country. These are the rock terrain, the trail tires. I know that there's a mud terrain tire that some people rave about. These seem fine. They do great. I really haven't gotten myself into any trouble. They're actually far quieter than I anticipated on road. In the suspension here, and I'll get a zoom in for you so you can see the suspension. It has a zone upper control arm. This is still riding on stock shocks. Probably not the route that I would have gone, though it's not as bad as it seems. This is kind of the lesser expensive way to get a lift. I just mentioned lift. I'll tell you, it has a 2.25-inch lift up front. I believe it's a 2-inch lift in the rear, but we'll get to the rear. This has some pretty neat features as far as what I can do with ride height in the rear for towing and all that good stuff. Rock sliders here. I know these are not your traditional rock sliders. With that being said, they do work. They have step ability, getting in and out real easy. If these tend to catch onto a rock or something like that, let's say you're off-road, it hits because there's not enough clearance, it will stop and retract back up from there. It will not continue to push itself down. Ford did just do a recall for the roof. I did get my mail the other day, so I will be getting a new roof, which is really nice. Not anything too crazy. I got some light bars. I have some small lamps there as well. There's some really interesting stuff kind of going on in the rear of the car. The previous owner fitted this with an airlift. Now, my understanding is that an airlift would be used in scenarios of towing, not necessarily off-roading. But it's pretty cool. I'll kind of show you how it works. There's a little remote control right there. I keep it on setting 6. Seems to be the most leveled setting, but if I wanted to drop it down to, let's say, a 5 seems to be the lowest, you can kind of hear that mechanism. I'll let you kind of hear that. We're getting some additional ground clearance here. Really neat tool. I don't plan on towing a whole lot with the Bronco. I'm kind of curious as to why the previous owner did it. These don't tend to tow a lot. You really can't increase the towing capacity of a vehicle from the factory. There might be things I don't know. You guys feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Coming around to the rear of the car. The rear is probably my favorite part of the Bronco. I love the kind of the license plate removal from here. This is a true aftermarket steel bumper. It does have some lights in it. We have reversing lights. We also have some kind of floodlights when we're out camping. You can pop those on, super bright. We have a tow hitch right here. That is aftermarket as well. I believe that is attached to the frame of the Bronco. Like I said, love the license plate mount being here. I believe there's some additional bracing here to carry the 37-inch tires. This is my newest addition right there. Put Wildtrak Diaries up there. I'd love to be seen locally. If you're in the Portland area, say hello. My apologies, the Bronco is quite dirty. I have not cleaned it since my last off-road adventure, but still looks sharp. I always love an off-roader that looks dirty is better than one that looks clean. Now on the interior of the Bronco, not a whole lot going on. You can hear the airlift working again. There's some MOLLE panels up front, some attachments there, but I haven't gotten all the attachments for it yet. We do have a box here for storage, super convenient, air compressor, first aid kit, jumper cables, all that good stuff. Carry some of my camera equipment back here as well. I hear a lot of people complain about the sound system in these Broncos. There is a subwoofer in here as well for whatever that's worth. Now, I am curious what you guys want to see me do with my Bronco. I'm curious places that you'd like to see me go. I'm pretty open to going everywhere. I do still have a day job. I cannot do YouTube full time with all 10 of my subscribers currently. I haven't done a whole lot of off-roading. I'm very new to this. I'm sure you guys will be following my journey step by step as I kind of build some confidence and all that good stuff. But just kind of wanted to get on camera, show you guys the things that I have done to my Bronco. Let me know things that you've done to your Broncos or similar off-roading vehicles, all that good stuff. I'd be happy to kind of take in all the information, as I, historically have owned sports cars and things like that. So super happy to kind of have something completely different, completely new. It's probably been one of the most fun cars that I've owned in quite some time. So please let me know things that you guys would like to see.